Hello and welcome, children. This is Mr. Muzaffar presenting before you the fifth chapter of your Honeydew Reader. The name of the chapter is An Indian American Woman in Space, namely Kalpana Chawala. Let me remind you the previous knowledge. My dear children, I have divided this chapter into two parts. Yesterday I have taught you the one part of this chapter. Today I will teach you the next part of this chapter. Let me remind you the previous knowledge, my dear children. Okay, yesterday I told you about Kalpana Chawla. Who is she? Yesterday I told you Kalpana Chawla. She was born in Karnal. Karnal is a place in Rajasthan. After that, she became US citizen. How she became US citizen? She married with an American man. She married to an American man. What was his occupation? The occupation of an American man is he was an flight instructor. She got married to an American flight instructor, namely Harrison. And later she settled down in America. US, United States of America, and she became a citizen of America. Now my question to you all is that why people call her Indian American? Indian American means one who was born in India and later got settled in America. That's why we call her Indian American. Indian American woman. Okay. Later, I told you she got graduate. She got her initial education in Karnal. And later she joined in Tagore School. Where from she graduated. After that, she joined an engineering college. She joined an engineering college for a diploma. Later, she flew to US. For a master's degree. After getting master's degree, she earned an PhD degree because she was an able lady. An able woman. She was confident. She had a confidence. Kalpana Chawla. She had a confidence. She was talented. She was a talented woman. Then only she earned a PhD degree. After that, she applied for a pilot and she became a pilot. Once she became a pilot, that helped her to know more about the space. And then she joined in astronomy. Do you know, my dear children, what is astronomy? Astronomy means the study of the physical universe. My dear children, beyond the Earth's atmosphere. Later she joined in that department. In astronomy, she achieved heights. Okay, let me tell you, her first space mission in the space was 15 days. How many days she has given in the space? She had given 15 days, 16 hours and 34 minutes long. 15 days, 16 hours and 34 minutes long. Her first space mission in the space was 15 days, 16 hours and 34 minutes long. The crew members included a Japanese and a Ukrainian. They were from Ukraine. They were from Ukraine. Okay. They performed different experiments for a price tag about $56 million. Price tag, you all know what is displayed on a product. A price that is displayed on the project. Okay, What I mean to say you, they performed different experiments that cost us how much? $56 million, my dear children. Children, 1 million is equal to 10 lakh. When the news about all of a sudden, when the news about the Colombia disaster broke, when the news about the Colombia disaster broke, there was a shock and disbelief. There was a shock and disbelief. Why there was a shock and disbelief? But it became clear that Kalpana Chawla had died. It became clear that Kalpana Chawla had died. That's why there was a shock. That is why there was a shock. All the other crew members, where from they were? They were from Japan and Ukraine. All the crew members of the space shuttle had also died. They too have died. A journalist wrote. Now one more. There was a journalist who had published it on the paper. A journalist wrote that Kalpana Chawla was a heroine. She was a heroine. She was working for the country. She was working for the world. That's why a famous journalist wrote that Kalpana Chawla was a heroine, was a real heroine. According to the journalist, astronaut is a very able person. Astronaut is a very able person. This Kalpana Chawla, she was an astronaut. She was an astronaut. Okay, my dear children, she was a very able person. He has to know everything from biology. You all know what biology. Biology is a branch of science that deals with the study of life. Bio means life, logy means to study, my dear children. To astrophysics. Astrophysics means it's the branch of astronomy, or we can say astrophysics. It is a branch of physics, or we can say it is the branch of astronomy that deals with the physical properties of celestial bodies. That deals with the physical properties of celestial bodies. What do you know about celestial bodies? Celestial bodies means heavenly bodies. Heavenly bodies and their interaction and their relationship between them, my dear children. Okay, astrophysics to aeronautical engineering, everything. She was a master in biology. She was the master in astrophysics and up to aeronautical engineering. An astronaut as encyclopedia knowledge. One who is astronaut, we can call her his encyclopedia knowledge. His encyclopedia knowledge. They were having vast knowledge. Then only they can conquer space. For an ordinary man, it is very complicated. One must be extraordinary. One must be strong and determined. Then only he can achieve those targets in life. Okay. For Kalpana Chawla, what she said, now at the end of the chapter, she's advising the people. At the end of this chapter, she's advising the people. What she's advising the people? Kalpana Chawla said that a dream can be made a reality. If you have a dream of becoming an ND officer, if you have a dream of becoming a scientist, if you have a dream of becoming a prime minister of a country, India, this is only possible. When you work hard. For this, one must have the courage. And one must work for it. If you work for it, if you have a courage and strong determination, then only you can do this. Then only you can achieve your target. Otherwise, this is difficult and complicated to see, to achieve targets. It is very simple. If you have a target of becoming a doctor, becoming an IAS officer, IPS officer, ND officer, you have to work for that, my dear children. You have to work for that. You must have the courage. You must have strong, determination. commitment towards your goal, and rest everything will possible for you, my dear children. Hope you have understood this. Please, my dear children, watch my videos regularly. If you watch these videos, then only you can understand the exercise, then only you can write down answer questions. Otherwise it is complicated if you don't don't watch these videos. Thank you. Have a beautiful day, my dear children.